The first small step. Jonathan loved how people said yes. In 1966, he walked through the sunny streets of Palo Alto, California. He was a researcher who wanted to know how small favors lead to big ones. He carried a stack of tiny stickers. They were small and simple, with the words, "Be a safe driver," printed on them. He stopped at a house with a white picket fence and a neat garden. Mrs. Gable opened her front door. She looked curious as she saw the young man standing there. Jonathan smiled warmly and held up one of his little stickers for her to see. "Would you mind putting this tiny sticker in your window?" Jonathan asked. "It is just a small step to show you care about keeping our neighborhood safe." Mrs. Gable thought it was a lovely idea. She took the sticker into her house and pressed it onto the corner of her large living room window. It was so small that she barely noticed it was there. 2 weeks passed. Jonathan returned to the same street and the same house. This time, he was not carrying stickers. He was carrying a large photograph and a heavy clipboard. Jonathan showed Mrs. Gable a photo of a giant wooden billboard. It was very big and quite ugly. "Can we put this 'Drive carefully' sign on your beautiful front lawn?" he asked. Mrs. Gable looked at the photo. The sign would block her view of the street. But then she looked at the tiny sticker already on her window. She already felt like a person who supported safety. "Since I already started helping the cause," Mrs. Gable said with a nod, "I suppose I should continue." She agreed to the big sign. Jonathan thanked her and wrote a note in his book. This is the foot in the door effect. When we say yes to a small request, our image of ourselves changes. Once the foot is in the door, the rest of the body follows.